So guys, today we are setting up a tank for my dream reptile. Yes, that is right, dream reptile. I cannot wait. Now, the actual prop that I'm filming on is the tank itself, so it's pretty big. But we'll show you the tank and hopefully you'll come along with us and set it up. Let's go. So if I haven't already put it in the title, this is going to be a baby Tegu tank. Yes, that is right, we are finally getting my dream reptile. An Argentine black and white captive bred, not captive farmed, Tegu. So yeah, come along with us, set this up, and if you've got any questions about them, I'd love to know. And if you can help me with anything, also let me know, because I'll probably be wanting to know a few things by the end of this. So guys, this is the graded topsoil from Wicks. Now we've got 4 bags for £10, and this is a 5.5 foot tank, so 5.5 foot, about a foot and a half wide. Hopefully we'll have enough bags to fill it up, but this is the recommended best substrate in the UK for an Argentine black and white Tegu. So after filling the tank, we have used 3 bags. We have 1 bag remaining. But obviously this depends on the depth of your tank. My tank isn't very deep, but it is deep enough for a Tegu for now, not long term. But if you haven't got a very deep tank, obviously Tegus do like to burrow. You can pile it up into the far corners, so up there, and that way that'll give them a bit more dirt to move around and play with. But yeah, I got through 3 bags and they are 25 litres each. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys establish how much you need for yours. But they're quite inexpensive, so it doesn't matter too much anyway. Also, for those wondering, this is just a Jungle Dawn LED bar. This is purely just so I can see what I'm doing when I'm working in the tank. But that will be coming out for a 39 watt UVB. But we'll reveal that soon. So on closer inspection, after making a little bit more of a mess everywhere, we have managed to actually fit all 4 bags in. So that is 4 25 litre bags. What I've done, just put a little bit more on the top there and put a little bit up there, so hopefully that should all fit in. Piled it up a bit more at the back, as you can see the slopes. But yeah, hopefully that'll be deep enough for the little guy anyway, for now at least, hopefully, maybe. So guys, now we've done the topsoil, as you can see, all in total about 100 litres of soil went in there, so quite a bit. But now we're moving on to the next stage, which, if it will focus, there we go. Not sure if that comes up to you upside down or not, but yeah, this is the Arcadia 14% UVB T5 kit. So it's not just a bulb, the whole kit. Obviously, what helps this kit be so efficient and so effective is the actual kit it comes with, not the bulb doing what it normally does, but the reflective kit on it, penetrating the UVB downwards, is so much more beneficial than just a standard bulb. Like back in the day, people just used to hang UVBs on a bit of old wood. But now with this kit, the metal plating just bounces it straight back off, so instead of losing it up to the different angles, all penetrates back down, hopefully onto your lizard. But yeah, we're going to look at this, hopefully try and set it up, do a little bit of DIY, a little bit of drilling, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's get into it. So guys, this is the Pro T5 UVB kit. Now this is a mid-range one, which is the 39 watt. As you can see, 39 watt T5 Pro T5 UVB kit. This is, if we'll focus, the 14% UVB, like I said. Now on the back, they do help you a lot because you have all of your UVB indexes and your UVI about how far you have to place it down from your enclosure. Now you can pause this if you want. Obviously, if you don't already know about the connect multiple units, that is a really good system. So for example, if I want to connect this UVB kit to the Jungle Dawn up there, which is soon to be coming out, all I can do is get a little connected wire just like that there and connect it. Now you can do 10 units at a time as well, so you think if you've got a serious setup going on, that's a lot of lights. But yeah, like I say, you can pause it at any time if you want through this. That's 6%, 12%, and then R1, the strongest one, the 14%. Obviously that's for a Tegu, because obviously they like a high UVB from where they are based in the wild. And if you didn't already know, 1 year warranty, or obviously all you've got to do is set it up yourself. So yeah, there we go. So let's get it open and take a look and see what we think of it. Like I say, we have got the smaller 7% one for our leopard gecko just up there. But yeah, obviously it's on a bigger scale, higher wattage, bigger tube, etc. So yeah, we'll look at it, see what it's like, and check it out and install it. So this is all the contents in the box of the Pro T5 Arcadia 14% UVB T5 lights. So here we go. Basically we've got the reflector, which, like I said, this deals the damage. This is the stuff that gets the UVB output so good, because it just ricochets off this chrome top. As you can see, my Jungle Dawn on the reflection of it already, look how bright that is there. Imagine a UVB on there 24 hours, well obviously, you know, 8 to 12 hours a day, bouncing back down. That is going to be a lot of light. So yeah, that is the main housing kit for it, and you've just got the little twist fit for the bulb each side. Obviously instruction manual if you're unsure of things, and obviously to follow all the safety instructions. Your plug with your on off switch, your adapter link, which I've now got a few of these. Like I said, if I want to plug this straight in to my Jungle Dawn up there, one end in there, the other end in here, then I'd only need one plug for both of the units, which is good. A housing kit. So again, just like the Jungle Dawn, if I wanted to install it inside the vivarium, I can drill holes and clip it in. So that is very handy as well. And the actual bulb itself, with all the info down the side here if you do want to pause it and read. Like I say, this is the D3 one, which they kind of aim towards bearded dragons because they are more common than Tegus, but this is what it will be used for, is an Argentine Tegu. So hopefully we're going to get it all fitted up and see what it's like in the enclosure. So there we go guys, it's as easy as that, but bear in mind these brackets, you probably can't see them. You know, these ones I mean, do we have a packet? These are a little bit stubborn to get on, so you just got to make sure you're doing it correctly. Use a little bit of force and kind of clip them in, but check on the back, round the back side here, that they're actually clipped in. Even though the front may show it, the back might not. And again, with the bulb, you line it up into the pins and then twist it to lock it in. And there we go. That is the Tegu's UVB in. So now all we've got to do is add a basking bulb and potentially see what the temperature is, and if it's too low, add a symmetric heater there, but I reckon we should be okay. So guys, now we have fitted his UVB kit and we have his substrate in, so that is two really big steps today. But what we're going to do is call it a night and continue when a few more parts arrive for the setup. So hopefully the next thing we'll be doing is the bulb, so you'll see that right about now. So before the bulb arrives, which we're still waiting for, we haven't got it yet, we do have some slate and some drywall edge bricks. So what we're going to do is basically put a little bit of a slate or a tile, depends what it is where you're from. We're going to put that onto the top shelf and use that as sort of a basking area like we said. And then down below where his burrow will be, because we've built the dirt up so high, we can put the edging blocks in, put the slate over the top and use that as a burrow. It should all make sense when you see it and when it's in the... So this is the little tile here, which is going to be used for the burrow, which will go down there. This is the big bit of slate or tile, which will go up here. It doesn't quite fit, but we can pack the rest of it with dirt. And to get the lift for that burrow down there, we're going to be using 4 of these stacked 2 high. So all we've done is put the tile just into the corners there. Like I say, in the store we couldn't get one to be the exact size, but the main of the basking will be done here, directly under this. So this will all heat up anyway. This doesn't matter too much, we can either leave it as is, but it has got some kind of stains on, so we can just put dirt around it to get rid of it. But yeah, so as easy as that, just place it on. If you can get one to fit the size, then even better, but you can get a bigger one and cut it, but this would be more than big enough while he's young. Now all we've got to do is move on to the bottom bit down here by putting these 2 high and then putting a little bit of slate across it. So guys, we've just finished adding in the slate for the top shelf and the little burrow we made. So let's show you and see what you think. So here we go, this is the grey slate. Now we was going to get black, but remember we're getting an Argentine black and white Tegu. So I did not want black substrate, black slate, because you'd never see him sitting on it. I mean, well, you would, but you want to see the full contrast and colour of him. So yeah, nice pale bit of slate, so he really stands out on it. And for his burrow, too high, bedded him in a bit, got to have a little bit of a hoover up, slate on top, and there we go in there. Now that burrow should be nice and dark because they obviously go there to sleep like us at night time. They do not want to sleep in the light. So yeah, if you've got any other lights from other reptiles that might stay on throughout the day, then a nice dark burrow will be much greatly appreciated. But other than that, we've just got, say hello to Hetty Hoover. We just got 2 bags of the desert sand from Pets at Home, and this needs to be mixed in with the substrate. So what we're going to do is just split these open. We've got 2 bags, like I say, mix them in, and then that way it will give the substrate a bit more of a textured feel instead of just topsoil. But other than that, that is the slate added and the burrow. Hopefully, like I say, we'll get the light soon. Yeah, we should almost be there. So let's add this. Nice and dusty. Time to mix. So here we are now. That is with 2 bags of sand mixed. We've mixed the white sand and the red desert sand. The red desert sand was about £4 more expensive, but it does look much cooler. It's got more of an earthy kind of texture there. Full focus. Compared to sort of like the sandy sort of, you know, beach sand stuff like that. But yeah, that is 2 bags mixed in, went in quite well. There's not sand underneath, so it's mixed in really good. So what we're going to do now, have a big hoover up, put this glass back, bit of a tidy up, and then like I say, the next thing will be finishing up with the bulb and getting that installed. Also, instead of adding a symmetric heat emitter down here to keep the cool end to the correct temperature, we might use the adapter for this Arcadia, which is there, and hook up this Jungle Dawn, because these Jungle Dawns are only LEDs, but they do heat up nicely. So with that and that together should give us enough heat so we don't have to get a symmetric heat emitter. But if we do, we do. But what we're going to do, run it with this first on the adapter on the end here. See what the temperature's reading, get the spot bulb in down there, and we should be away to go. So next up, we're going to be installing the heat guard so he doesn't burn himself, our heat bulb, and then obviously our symmetric holder for the lamp to actually screw into, and then the Jungle Dawn Arcadia grow light. Even though we won't be growing anything, it's really great to see your pet visually from a nice bright LED light. So yeah, we'll show you them, get them installed. Hopefully that should be basically everything done. Then we'll just check the temperature and see what else we've got to add. So here we go, these are the last of the products that we've got to add. This is the Jungle Dawn Arcadia LED light. What we're going to do is put that parallel or opposite to where the UVB is, so next to it. That way that'll brighten up this area more. And then we'll have the spot bulb over here, which will hopefully brighten up this area just enough, keeping down there nice and dark for his burrow. So that can go in, and what we're going to do, instead of using a plug, we're going to link it up using our adapter, which will go into the back of the UVB around there. So that way we can only use one plug for a UVB kit and a Jungle Dawn Grow LED light kit. So there you go, one plug, nice and simple. And then obviously we've got the thing that holds the actual bulb in. That has a bracket with it, so we need to drill that in. Then we have the guard so it doesn't burn itself, which again is another 4 screws. And then the bulb which screws in. So all in all, we've got 12 holes to drill for this equipment we're going to install now, and then obviously we drilled a further 4 to fit in the UVB. So yeah, definitely make sure you've got a drill handy If so, because it will make the process an awful lot easier. We'll get these installed and show you what it looks like. So guys, everything is now in. We had a little bit of trouble with the bulb here. Basically what we were doing, we weren't thinking with our brain, and we were trying to put this one in, when obviously that can't be linked to a thermostat, so that is really dangerous. But obviously when we remembered, we put this in, which is the 150 intense basking spot from Enclosure. So that fits in there nicely. We've got the mount fitted and the guard. And in here, we've got the UVB, which is off because we currently don't have a Tegu yet. Sad times. And the jungle dawn. We've also fitted in a log from behind, again drilling it through. There's about 6 screws in there, so rock solid. And he's got his rock pull from Swell Reptiles, which I think is pro rep. Yeah, so like I say, we used that bulb in the end. You saw all the other gear from earlier. So I think now we're finally ready for a Tegu. Still got little things like the hydrometer and the moss, but other than that we should be good to go. So guys, that basically is the video wrapped up. This is our final finish of our baby Tegu tank. Let's see what you guys think, and hopefully in the next video you'll see me going all the way to pick him up, which is actually tomorrow, but you'll probably get the video in about a week's time. So yeah, we'll show you the tank, show you what he's got to expect tomorrow, and hopefully he will love it. So here we go.